It's one of the most common New Year's resolutions, getting rid of all that clutter. And we know throughout your first 2 acts of life, you've gathered a lot of memories and memorabilia. But now you're ready to clean up your act. So the question is, what will you do with all of those belongings that no longer belong in your home? Jerry DeLaborado can help. Jerry works for Junk Away, a removal and hauling company. So welcome to the show.
Oh,
here.
Thank you, Lori.
I bet you've seen a lot of junk stashed away in your time.
Oh my gosh, yes. I think we all have the guilty of hanging on to things that we know we need to get rid of, but we just can't part with them. But one of the interesting things that I really love about our business is we get to see people transform their lives by getting rid of unwanted items that may be overused, may be time to get rid of, and people get their space back, their livable room back, and are just so relieved to get something accomplished. And what better way to do that than this time of the year, in the beginning of the year?
Yeah, and clean up going forward. So you help clean up, but do you come in and actually sort everything for us?
Not exactly. We encourage families to look at those boxes that they've put in the basement or put up in the attic that have been there for years.
Yeah, out of sight, out of mind.
Correct. And make sure that there's no important document, there's no photos or memorabilia that you want. And then as soon as you identified what needs to go and what needs to stay, Junk Away will come in and will remove those items. And what's really great for people, especially our elderly friends, is you don't have to touch anything. You don't have to move it out of one room to another. You don't have to take it out to the garage. Our men come in, we take the stuff from wherever it is, and we load it up, and we take it away.
All right. Do you take anything and everything?
No, we don't. We are not allowed to take hazardous materials or flammable type of items, but things such as appliances, TVs, electronics, clothing, furniture, remodeling debris, all of those things we will take and gladly take.
Okay. What do you do with them when you got them?
Great question. We're proud that we recycle or repurpose more than 70% of what we take out of people's homes. So that means that we're trying to keep things out of the landfill. Our trucks are green. Our men show up in green shirts.
And you've got a green shirt
on
now,
I have a green shirt on now, right? So we're very conscientious about our environment. And then we take our what's been taken out of the home and we take it back to our warehouse, and that's where we sort it, and that's where we look to see what groups that we're affiliated with and organizations that can repurpose that to individuals that you know, are struggling, especially this time of year in the winter.
Right. How do you figure out what the cost will be for this service?
Great question. A lot of people will call and they'll delineate the items that they want to have removed. So that's pretty easy, and we can give them a quote over the phone. But for the situations where somebody is downsizing or they're moving out of their house and they just want to take what they want and everything else needs to go, it's best to call us. We'll come in, we'll do an estimate, and we'll give them a very good, accurate price once we've been able to walk through it with the people.
All right. Very great advice. Is it on your list to clobber your clutter? Jerry and the workers of Junk Away can help by carting it all away. To learn more, use the information that's coming up next.
For more information, call Junk Away at 1-855-855-JUNK, that's 5865, or click to www.forjunkaway.com. Next, her life became a hair-raising adventure.